Endeliga er að gerast!
Sketi, er það ekki eðið á menning?
Snúa aftur Auki, bóndi hérna. Tryggvi, feitir, eiralausir.
I have contracts. It might be boring. Success?
For Odin, for Thor, for Freya, and the Valkyries, and the saggy breeches. Come to me, Ragnar. Find me in the frenzy.
Hail, warrior. Are these wetlands your longhouse? Your mead hall?
This is a Drenger's ritual chamber. I am Skeghold, pledged to Ragnar Lothbrok in hugger and body, iron and soul. I seek one willing to take the...
I understand.
Join me then in Drengaseder. Ragnar taught it to me at Uppsala for 9 moons, and I never stopped. I will only fight one who enters my frenzy. For if we are not in the same state...
What is the potion, then? Me?
A sacred ale of high volatile spirits, and Thor's fungus, the Amanita muscaria. Ragnar and I would quaff this great elixir before each new raid. Drink of the brew that bubbles here in my pot. Then we will enter the frenzy together.
May you walk the Bifrost with heavy steps.
Game's up, meeting. This is for the lady of many names.
You fought well, and our journey was fair. Now yours continues.
Now I transcend. Farewell. It is my turn to see the god of poetry.
Stretch your wings, Sunan. Damn troll magic.
Heavens! Heavens!
Survey the area, Sunan.
Kingdom of Bernicia and Elmont have granted me the right to worship here. By Edict of Yoko of Bernicia, the Nephilim were the only race with the strength to have moved such pillars, with the power of the Lord behind them. But what were they guarding against? Did you command them, Lord? The Kingdom of Bernicia and Elmet have granted me the right to worship here, by edict of Yopa of Bernicia. The Nephilim were the only race with the strength to have moved such pillars, with the power of the Lord behind them. But what were they guarding against? Did you command them, Lord? Was it for the sin of people of other times? Was it to keep the demons out?
Such odd energies, lying here unseen. beasts here are the true rulers of the land.
I am proud the Lord speaks so cleanly through my soul here in Reconset. He talks of his instruments, and asks that I be one. It appears the Nephilim were at battle. I am proud the Lord speaks so cleanly through my soul here in Reconset. He talks of his instruments, and asks that I be one. It appears the Nephilim were at battle here long ago. Against a great tempest, some few protected us. We must honor these ancient paths. I have explained what he left for us here, to the Reckon dwellers nearby. Blessed be all those who tread in this holy light.
Strange energy here.
My brooch! My brooch! Dear heaven, I'll never get it back.
Lose something.
Polished the family brooch up for my niece, put it down for 2 seconds, and it's gone.
That would be one.
It was my grandmother's, given her by a My brooch! My brooch! Dear heaven, I'll never get... Ah, yes! Feed the sheep and see what comes out. See what's there?
By the gods. How do I find myself doing this? What has the sheep eaten? Nothing in there. Nothing. I must continue my search. What has the sheep eaten? Nothing in there.
Helena.
A brooch. Not in very fine condition. Nothing. I must continue my search. What has the sheep eaten? Nothing in there. Here's your brooch.
Woo! That smell'd knock over a horse.
Just take it.
It'll need a washing, but my niece will be so grateful.
I will not help it. This place is heavily guarded. see you, old friend.
Welcome, welcome. Come see what I have. Happy to lighten your load. You should always have some of these. I'm giving you such a good deal. This is a must-have.
This is an excellent shield, son. Gunnar's craft never disappoints.
And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur, something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. I would take you there myself, but I have
Isbjorn, your father's spear. Did he not wield it at Ulkethor?
She lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow.
Fret not, friend. I have an... This is an excellent shield, sir. Gunnar's craft never disappoints. Head on to the cavern, Eivor. Isbjorn awaits me elsewhere.
Show me what lies ahead.
Thank you, my friend. It is appreciated.
This must be the cave Philly mentioned. Who would live here? The exile must value his solitude living in a hole such as this. Odin's beard. You're a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you're a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
The stones. Hemminger Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same? Is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger Jarl's heart never wavered.
In life it did not, but in death it lies still as a stone. You've not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
How will you remember him?
By his wisdom, always an inspiration.
The web of Wirth, then. 9 lines that write our fates. Past, present, and future entwined. Is this what you desire?
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. My sight and exile.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Vili to decide.
Vili has no say.
Hemminger would be pleased with our gift. I wonder if Vili has found his spear.
This is an outrage!
Our strong feelings for...
Festive.
Too festive, and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre's lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear...
Peace, Tryggvi. I'll do what I can to calm things. Have a look, Sunan.
Saxon did what? How dare he insult our culture? He's a dead man if I ever get my hands on him.
Help! Fire! Save my Voda!
What is this Voda you speak of?
A gift without price, fit for a Jarl's lips. But hurry, it catches flame. Help! Fire! Save my food, it burns!
No! Ah! That's new leather!
Help! Fire! Save...
It was too late for your...
Ah, balls. I dragged it all the way from Roos.
If you drink enough, ale...
Very true, very...
A bit of drink in the belly never hurt. A bit of drink in the belly never hurt. Aid me. Be my eyes.
They are going
Greetings,
to
mighty Eivor. My blade is
now he's
always
locked up
ready.
in that house with no way out.
Come out, you dung-eating rat!
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemingir with your filth!
I asked you a question.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemingir. Now he cowers behind a lock.
I only did right by his immortal soul.
You will get what is...
Calm yourselves, all of you. I'll...
Get that stain out here now!
Oh my god!
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing...
You should walk out of here, on your own, before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please.
Get that stain out here now!
You've got the key! Use it!
Get that stain out here now! You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator!
Enough. Let him speak to explain himself.
I loved Hemingr. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Is it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
Shut your mouths, both of you. Your antics have outlasted their welcome. Now go. Be my eyes, Sunan.
Did you see that sopping sack of meat with the roosters?
What an arsehole.
Flee, warrior, flee! Loki's horde lays waste here! Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of... Some order seems to have been restored. Now to treat me, to let him know. I have calmed the guests, as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Hemminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Tryggvi. With time.
Yes, it will.
The Jarlthing is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunniva about this.
Did you consult the Volva? And were your questions up?
Some questions were answered. Others, do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this Shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see...
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future...
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you...
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili?
As a man who would see you...
Vili. Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless, dithering men? Why not stake a...
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to... And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise, and look, but he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission.
Gods, Eivor, put it.
This is no small decision, Tryggvi, and not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to for counsel?
Hemminger Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? And was your vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy and...
I will stay. You have wit...
Eivor!
Sunniva!
Pigs were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase.
Arshstick! You should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is loud.
I can take them on myself. Tell me where.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arstic was never one to temper his emotions.
This
This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children. And again now. If this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of Raven Clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
I should not be seen in this area. Stop, Vili. They're gone. It's done.
Bah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
Let's see. May you feast at Odin's side, warrior.
Thrilling, was it not? Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, our stick. Definitely not good.
Ah, by Thor's Thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first...
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the...
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you had, but I smiled at hearing your name. And I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were not...
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him. But I am not my father. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable? No matter... Hey! What is that for?
You have friends, Vili. What about Trick?
Of course. I know that.
You can't roam forever. You are surrounded, and that will not change.
You speak a truth. I understand.
Troll-faced Arstick.
A chicken Draugr. Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda too. A warder. Your father's death aside, Billy.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North? What adventures we would have had? The raids, the battles, the glory.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left.
I want you, Eivor.
Like this.
I cannot say how I will feel tomorrow, Eivor.
Shut up, Billy. Billy, you know that this was momentary heat, just a flickering flame.
Yes. We let our passions set sail. I should get back. Rest. The funeral will still be there when you wake up fully.
Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine. So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Heminger deserves. Will your god water survive these flames?
It will. And should Heminger Jarl so desire, our god will be...
So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Heminger deserves. No longer besieged by chickens, I see.
Throw the dragons on the fire with the great Jarl. We shall devour them together.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient. Tell me, what funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
Some Voda survived the fire. It will keep Heminger warm in Odin's hall.
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla down. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Heminger Jarl. I've not seen your face among the Heminger clan. From where do you hail?
I come on behalf of the mighty Halfdan Ragnarsson of Northumbria to deliver a gift to the departed Hemming Jarl. These people are good drinkers and good warriors. Halfdan will be pleased.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Heminger Jarl. We're about to send you on your final journey.
You have seen what was needed?
I have. More than enough.
You have seen what was needed?
I have.
Brothers,
more
sisters,
than
kin and...
Sure, old friend. It is good to see you here. Is Luvina here as well?
One of us had to stay in Jorvik. She wishes she could be here, but alas, our duties never rest.
Aye, never. Only Heminger Jarl.
Sisters, kin and clan. It is time. Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird, woven into the shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Heminger son.
Today we mourn the passing of Heminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life, and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink! We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again. Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the Longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
You have seen what was needed.
I have. More than enough.
Ah! A thirsty foe! Down it faster than me, and you are the victor! Is it the silver or the courage?
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deep.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our name.
I agree. Call on those who must attend.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarldom.
You stand side by side, Vili.
My father placed us side by side.
I see a Dringer before me. A man who yearns for the glory of battle. Tryggvi should be Jarl. And you should follow your own path, wherever it may lead. Off a cliff and into the ocean, if that is what you need.
You know how to ruin a good moment, Wolfgist.
Some time ago you asked about living with us, as one of our war band. Is that something you still want?
To raid with you and Bragi? Gods, yes. Imagine the blood and mead we would spill.
For old times then, and new.
Watch the look on the old man's face when he hears what we have planned. I stand before you as Vili Hemminger's son, but not as a Jarl. There is only one man with the needed honor and wisdom. Only one man my father deemed worthy of following him. Tryggvi, Jarl of Snottingham. May you walk proudly in Hemminger's path.
What is this?
Old friend, you deserve this. And so much more. Be proud. My future is elsewhere, Tryggvi. I will go with Eivor, to live and fight beside the Raven clan.
I do not know what to say. say yes. Yes. Thank you, Vili. Eivor.
Well done, Arstic.
Until my path leads me home, I serve under your banner, Eivor.
Eivor, let my first decree be Hemminger's wish. An alliance between our people. When you call, we will rise.
As we shall for you, Tryggvi Jarl.
Vegum vér, bæs. Skjóta úrum frá hestamann.
No one can live up to Hemminger Jarl, but I will do my best to serve in his stead. Thank you, Eivor. I entrust Vili to you.